Misspell it. You're out.
Yeah, but I had no other
You're
competition.
out.
I had no other competition.
You're out, bro.
I'm pretty sure the correct term is you're
You're
safe.
out.
Yeah. Oh, hot mics, hot mics.
This chat is not a safe space, Buster.
You're a safe space.
I bet you would think that, wouldn't you?
You're a fucking Teletubby. I'll go to the gym tomorrow before work. If I can get up early enough.
Just don't go to sleep and you won't have to worry about.
But then I wouldn't be able to build any muscle. Good job, bucko.
God fucking bitch. $21.
21. What can you do for me, 21?
Chop, chop, chop. Are you gonna share a screen, bucko?
What do you call this? It's a share screen, bucko. Bucko.
Long enough.
Fuck buddy. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the fucking Harry Potter game is pretty tough.
Is it fun?
It's sick.
That's pretty tough. Alright, sing Crosby.
For Milton?
No.
Simmons? Plus Milton?
Are you dumb?
Stupid, dumb, and hyphy.
Dance.
It's the fucking the Bay way. It's the hyphy movement. What you know about that? You don't know shit about Mac Dre, boy. Too short. What you know?
I just said I don't.
What kind of music you got from Alabama? I'm talking about like
music.
I'm talking about like homegrown music. Like what's come from Alabama that bangs?
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Not a damn thing.
Alright.
I'm messing with you. Oh, I'm King Hater. Hater of the year.
Wait, we got eliminated?
2002 was, I'm pretty sure the year Gerald Wallace was basketball player of the year.
How the fuck we get eliminated?
Gerald Wallace was one of my favorite players there for a little while. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was because he was so good on 2K, because his defense was amazing, and he was athletic as shit, and all you had to do was just do a little bit to get the rim, and you could just dunk all day with him. So you could easily have him as like your third, fourth option and score 20 points with him. It was great. And he'd lock down their number one fucking offense player. Like, how did you not want that on your team? And I'd always pair him with Iguodala. I could throw alley-oops with Iguodala to him. Oh my god, amazing combo. Amazing combo. I miss playing draft leagues. Yo, you remember Elmo and them boys? I miss playing the draft leagues with them. You never got into that for some reason. I don't know why.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I remember Elmo.
Yeah, you remember how like for like fucking a year we all were like stuck on 2K leagues?
Yeah.
That shit was fun as fuck, dude. It was crazy. I went from times where I'd score. I could drop 80 with Manu Ginobili, Amari Stoudemire, J.R. Smith, like random ass dudes. This shit was ridiculous. Those guys were ridiculous on that game. Oh my god. So much fun. So much fun. Or I could build my team like defense, and we gotta try with like, you know, a lineup I liked a lot was I would use like Drew Holiday, Andre Iguodala, Gerald Wallace, Tyrese Thomas, Andrew Bynum, something like that. Like that shit was gross. That defense was disgusting. So athletic. We were sprinting up and down the court. I mean, like, if we have if like 60 or 70% of your possessions are fast breaks, you really don't need to have much of a regular half court offense. You can just keep putting on points and playing defense. The other team's gonna get demoralized. Man, having an athlete at the four like Tyrus or Josh Smith. Josh Smith was the best four. Dude, he comes sprinting down the court for an alley oop. It was amazing. Yo, where are you at, cheese dog? Doggy? Cheese? He said, dude, he said the game is updating. You know, I know he's telling the truth because I had that update earlier today.
Plus 39. And Tom over here getting bounced around like he's a fucking pinball. I see that. Jumping on each individual one before you score. Makes sense. I respect it. What are you doing, little kid?
Ba-dum.
Yeah, you never changed it to duos. Or I never changed it to duos. One of us never changed it. Might have been. Mommy. Damn. Headset's done. $12.
12. Fuck 1-2.
I bet you worry about playing your game,
Just
bucko.
kidding. Just kidding. I love 1-2. Not all of them, but most of them. They're mostly good.
Hi.
Got no crystal ball. I spend it all and I can find that Hannah. And Sancho.
Ooh, what's that?
I'm ready for the draft.
No, you're not. Fuck. I got knocked off. Stupid.
Tell Sanchito that if he knows what's good for me, best for running hard. That is gonna move 45. Something for his pockets.
Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
No, leave that off.
We've got a good
Leave off.
5 matchup in store here between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium.
Let's go. Y'all are goated.
And this is going to be returned from near the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Fuck out of here, bro. Where's my hole?
His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Raiders had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Flush to his right. Gets past, and now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. Well, this
How the
defense
fuck
for
is
the
Christian
Raiders,
Fulton
they
in here
were
in the
very
first
good
play?
a week
What
ago in
the?
that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely
Please,
impressed
Chiefs.
by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he will be
How
very close to a
good
first
shit.
down, but
I don't know how the fuck they give it out
Arsenal
for.
MCL there.
And that means 4th down. It'll be a pickup of
you're
only a
cooked.
yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He said, I'm out of here. Tired of losing.
Tired of not winning.
Tired of losing. Tired of being a bitch.
And they'll go for it.
Usually.
Lance.
Are you agitated?
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's
Not
gonna
a
have the
tape.
Broncos
Well,
first
it
down.
probably is a tape
No
play, but that's not
problem
where I
there. They
got
get the
it.
first by plenty on 4th and inches.
You want to
Yeah,
be a
sure.
real man? You want to be rich?
Nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
You want these ladies to fondle your dick?
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Well,
Gonna throw deep for the end
Papa.
zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route.
I'm full minute to get hurt.
To get a clean
Is
throw
he
as well.
stupid?
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And his throw
Yeah, bro,
is
you're high on pot
incomplete.
news.
That's already the 3rd
Why are you
time
gonna
they've
smell
looked his
hot
way on
news?
this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't
HYPOs.
Got him!
TNUSE.
Boom! Roasted.
I think I got it right though.
He's like, alright, you called me. I'm
Throwing is
cooked.
Lance on
I had to think for a
3rd
second, but I think I actually got it right.
And that's incomplete.
HYPOTENUSE. Pretty sure I got that right.
I think you did too. That's how I would spell it.
Alright, Icy.
York able to send this one through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So the
Hater of the year goes to
their first
Joe.
turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't
Don't ask
score yourself
questions,
on
you're home
defense,
dancing, dude.
turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll be brought down right
Is that why I
on
tell
the
me never
charge
ask a
of the
girl
try.
out?
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They fumbled the last time they had the
This is
football.
fun.
Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Michael Mose got hurt
From
on
his
a
outside
field goal.
linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking deep for Adams.
Dislocated shoulder will not be able to return. Dislocated shoulder is 4 weeks, right?
It's 3rd down.
No, that's no. Yeah, that might be just 1 week. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, I don't know.
Followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Damn it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Good play there, Icy.
Lance looking to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From midfield, here's Lance. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Seven out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down,
you're pretty goated for that.
Good job. Back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Lance going to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Whoever goes.
They use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They're done.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. A solid stiff arm. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
What is it, baby?
On play action, Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be out of bounds here. It will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Fuck. Spring.
On 2nd down, Williams.
God damn, man. My fucking defense is getting shredded up the middle.
To the 10-yard line. 7 yards there, first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, it's Williams. And a short pickup there down around the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there.
Oh, claw hold.
Finally, they pulled up the first. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits.
Yes, you
Everyone's
are.
in the right place.
You are crazy,
They'll
girl.
hand it off now, Williams. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I agree with what she said.
You think so?
I know so.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Not like I said. Who did it?
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
You got some pretty good remedy.
Trey Lance, his 11th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Fuck man, right there for the fucking second. God damn it.
Good job on that gold.
York ready, and here we go as he sends
That,
us away.
however, was not a good job.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. You swing that out wide to Jacobs. Give it the gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Baron Browning able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Baron Browning able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding it? But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Lance now on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They'll give to Williams, running right. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd down. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and goal, Lance. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 5-yard one touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Up on a minute to play in this first half. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Touchdown! Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Once again, they'll keep it on
Get the fuck out of here.
He's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As it started with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the
Most of the
defender
bottom's
credit.
taking out
Stayed
though, so.
calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in
You're really
position
close.
to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
A final shot before half for Lance. Looking long for Westbrook.
Fuck.
And that is incomplete. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
This guy's done for. Alright, I'm out of here.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start the second half here with Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3, Lance. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Max Crosby drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily...
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. He's got room at the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's 22 more yards here and another 1st down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll look to throw.
Bro, are you serious?
The end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Big loss here as he's taken down. It'll be a big loss on the play there. An absolute disaster, really. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add...
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly. And we can see the frustration is settling in now. It's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
But how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably
Get the fuck out of here, man. Every time I fucking play this kid. God damn it.
Third down conversion, good for 23.
Fuck, how do you get that fucking shit? This is a fucking bailout every time. Fucking pressure in your lap, you throw that shit fucking just sits right there for the receiver on the inside every fucking time.
How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Down to about the 22 here. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Now a man who's been busy. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Broncos, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.